Hello friends, today I am going to tell you a story that will make your hair stand on end. This is the mysterious story of route number 375, which is so eerie that when the police investigated this case, they found the fuel tank of bus number 375 filled with blood instead of petrol. The police report also mentioned that there were a total of 9 passengers in the bus, out of which 3 were not humans, and this bus disappeared without any CCTV footage. Let's dive into this ghostly journey that happened on the night of November 14th, 1995. It was the last bus on route number 375, which had to go 16 kilometers to Fragrant Hill. The bus had an old woman, a 22-year-old young man, and a young couple as passengers. Along with them were a lady conductor and the driver, making a total of 7 people in the bus. It was midnight, the streets were deserted, and there was light rain. Everything seemed normal until the bus driver saw 2 people standing in the dark, far from the bus stop. They were not at a designated stop, but standing in the darkness at a distance. Initially, the driver thought he shouldn't stop the bus, as it wasn't a scheduled stop. But thinking it was the last bus, and it wouldn't be right to leave them behind, he stopped the bus. When those 2 people boarded the bus, all the passengers were shocked. As soon as they boarded, there was a strange odor in the air. They wore traditional old Chinese clothes, and were not just 2, but 3 people, carrying the 3rd person on their shoulders. The 3rd person seemed either unconscious or perhaps drunk. Thinking that the 3rd person might be ill or intoxicated, the rest of the passengers ignored them, but the old woman's eyes were fixed on them. She asked the lady conductor if she found those 3 people suspicious due to their strange clothes and smell. The bus conductor explained to the old woman that they might be from a drama company or actors who boarded in a hurry in their old costumes. Regardless, everyone stopped paying attention to those 3 people. The bus continued on its route, and the young couple got off at their stop. Now, only the driver, the conductor, the old woman, the 22-year-old young man, and those 3 mysterious people who had gone to sit at the very back of the bus remained. Suddenly, the old woman started arguing with the young man, accusing him of stealing her purse. The young man was shocked and didn't understand why the old woman was acting this way. She insisted on stopping the bus and asked the conductor to drop them at the next stop so she could file a complaint against the young man with the police. Even though the conductor found it strange since the young man was sitting far from the old woman, she agreed due to the old woman's persistence. They both got off at the next stop. After getting off the bus, the young man pleaded with the old woman, insisting he didn't steal her purse. The old woman replied, "Son, I know you didn't steal my purse. I had to get off that bus, and I needed to get you off as well." The young man asked why, as their stop was still far away. The old woman explained that those 3 people on the bus were ghosts, because when she looked back, she saw their clothes fluttering in the wind, revealing that they had no legs and were floating in the air. Hearing this, the young man didn't entirely believe her, but felt scared. The old woman suggested they go to the police station to report the incident, and the young man agreed. They went to the police, but their story was dismissed as an old woman's ramblings. The police laughed it off and sent them home. Everything seemed fine until the next day when a missing report for the same bus was filed at the same police station. The police remembered the old woman and the young man who had come the previous night with a complaint about the bus. They tracked them down and questioned them, but despite extensive searching, the bus could not be found. The police had no clues or evidence because the witnesses were telling a ghost story. Then a call came in stating that the bus was found 100 kilometers away, overturned in a river. The police, along with the forensic team, went to investigate and found 5 dead bodies inside the bus. 2 of the bodies were identified as the driver and the conductor. However, the other 3 bodies, presumably those mysterious passengers, were in such a decomposed state that it seemed that they had died long ago. Forensic experts confirmed that their deaths did not occur the previous night, but much earlier. The police were baffled, wondering how this was possible. When they questioned the bus's company, they found out that the bus was only fueled for a 16-kilometer journey. So, the question arose, how did the bus travel 100 kilometers? When the police checked all the CCTV footage along the route, they found that the bus was not captured on any cameras after the stop, where the old woman and the young man had gotten off. It was as if the bus vanished into thin air. Moreover, when the police checked the fuel tank of the bus, they were shocked to find it filled with blood instead of diesel. The question of where such a large amount of blood came from and whose blood it was remained unanswered. This entire incident became an unsolved mystery, baffling everyone. Newspapers covered the story extensively, yet no one could explain how the bus disappeared, how it traveled 100 kilometers, why there was blood in the fuel tank, or whose bodies were in such a decomposed state. This incident remains a mystery to this day. So, friends, this was the eerie story of bus number 375. Whether you believe in ghosts or consider this a paranormal activity story, this incident remains a mystery. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We will meet again next time with another thrilling story. Until then, stay safe and keep smiling. Goodbye.